is up, awesome people, and welcome back to a long-awaited Wi-Fi Wednesday shenanigans! Okay, after tonight's Wi-Fi Wednesday, you may as well call this Wi-Fi Wednesday with a touch of PIMPNITE salt or something along those lines, because I do apologise for this, but all the videos you'll be seeing for Wi-Fi Wednesday tonight will be all up against PIMPNITE, only because I have a huge backlog of battles up against him, and they're kind of the only battles I have been doing recently. I'm in the process of doing a doubles team at the moment. I'm going through and kind of fixing up a few issues with that team, and then I'll start doing that, and then we should have that coming out in the upcoming weeks for Wi-Fi Wednesday. So that'll be a doubles battle, so look forward to that. But in the meantime, we do have some single battles, so hopefully there's a good variety of teams on my part to keep you guys interested in this. So obviously all these battles I've shown on PIMPNITE's channel, so obviously these are all going to be coming from my perspective and just my take on each of the battles. So this one here is from a long time ago actually. This one is actually PIMPNITE using my Japanese copy of Pokemon Moon, which is why it's got my OT instead of his. So this was the full Ash Hat Pikachu team, and the reason why he's using my Japanese game is because of the Pikaashium Z Crystal, which he does end up using in this battle, just to say as a bit of a spoiler, I guess. So that's the only reason why he's using my Japanese game, otherwise he uses his Pokemon Moon on the Power region. But anyways, to the point, let's jump into the battle and see what shenanigans take place. So obviously this is going to be a PU battle, but on my part I am using a full LC team for those who took notice of that. So in this one I kind of go for something a little bit different. This is kind of like a little take on something I've done for VGC or my doubles battles, but done in LC singles instead. So he's going to leave with the Unova Hat Pikachu here, and I'm going to leave my Snova here. So Snova's going to have the snow warning here, setting that up. So from here I've got the option of going for a Blizzard here, and by the way I think this is like a mixed Snova off the top of my head. This is a very long time since we've done this battle, so I may be a little bit iffy on what moves I've got on these particular Pokemon. But anyways, we're going to go for the Hidden Power Ground, I do believe I might have had on that. It's the only thing I can think of at this point. So Hail's going to do some damage there, plus at the same time Hidden Power Ground. Also the fact that these Pokemon are going up level 5, I do believe, instead of level 50, so that's going to make a difference as well in regards to the damage outputs. But anyways, it's going to go for the Toxic there, and just dodging from the damage as well kind of means it's going to be kind of a bulky Pikachu. So I've got the Seed Bomb there, so it is kind of proved my point. This is a mixed Pikachu here. I must not be running Blizzard because I would have used that by now. But anyways, Toxic damage going to start racking up there on the Snova. So from this point, the Swagger's going to go off the Pikachu here, so I'm badly poisoned and I'm now confused. Not a good combination on my part because for some odd reason I've got dreadful luck with confusion. So I'm bound to hit myself in confusion. So preparing for that, oh look at that, I actually hit myself in confusion. Oh boy. Awesome start to the battle. So luckily I've got Hail on the field that's slowly doing some damage there to the Unova Hat Pikachu. Poison's racking me down now to the orange, which is bad on my part. Another Swagger coming my way. I was like, oh, if I hit myself in confusion now, that's not going to be good. That's going to at least bring me down to the red, or it's going to knock me out, one of the two. So I'm still confused, and I managed to throw off the Blizzard. I was going to say, if I don't have Blizzard on this set, I must have been whacked out that night when it came to breeding this Pokemon. Anyways, Pikachu finally goes down, which is great. More poison damage there. It's going to bring me down to the low orange at that point. Next up is going to be the Hoenn Hat Pikachu, I do believe. I don't know my Ash Hats very well, as you can kind of tell. Anyways, I'm going to swap out my Snova there because +4 attack and confusion is not good. It's going to go for the Iron Tail there. It's going to hit the Solace. Quite hard damage there, and it gets the defense drop as well, which is not good, but I do believe this is a max special defensive Solace off the top of my head there. Another Iron Tail coming away, and because of the defense drop, I'm not going to live the second Iron Tail, and I go down. That was very unfortunate on my part, but I can bring the Snova back in, get the Hail back onto the field, and by the way, that Solace was on the field purely for Trick Room, so I'm still Trick Roomless at this point, but I'm still doing pretty well at this point, considering I don't have Trick Room on the field. So I'm going to bring in my Frillish here, which unfortunately is not a very good play on my part, considering everything's a Pikachu and super effective against this thing. So this is on the field. It went for a quick attack that turn, trying to take out the Snova from that range, so I didn't know that was coming on my part. Here comes the Thunder though, so that's going to smack my Frillish quite hard too. And I get paralyzed. The RNG is pretty normal on my part for this battle so far. Anyways, I get the Trick Room up finally. It's only been 9 turns so far into the battle. I've only just got Trick Room up. That's not good at all. Alright, so Hail is still doing damage there to the Pikachu, but unfortunately it's going to be doing some damage to my Frillish as well. But I do carry Recover on this Frillish yet. It's kind of not Frillish without Recover, and at the same time I kind of do need some type of recovery on this team. So it's got the Wild Charge there, and there's no way in this wide world I'm going to be living that. As I said, I actually can't remember if that was the max special defensive wall or if Solace was my defensive wall. I honestly can't remember because, as I said, this is from months ago. So thankfully, I have Hail, so more damage there. I do bring in the Vulpix. Now this one is Spexed. I do know that off the top of my head. Pikachu goes for the quick attack here. That's going to do decent damage there to the Vulpix. Not too far off the orange there. Go for the Blizzard, and that's going to take out the Pikachu. Max special attack, quiet nature, and the Specs on top of that is going to hit very hard. And even with Pikachu's nice base special defense, that's not going to take it very well. So this comes in, and I can't remember what that region hat is. Is that Sinnoh? I think it's Sinnoh. I could be incorrect, or it could be Alola. I don't know. As I said, I'm gonna definitely muck up the hats here because I don't know off the top of my head. Anyways, I'm once again poisoned. Poison is lovely at the moment. Gotta spread that poison around by the looks of it. Anyways, going for another Blizzard there, taking out the Pikachu. Vulpix doing the work here, which is awesome. Which is kind of good to see Vulpix getting some action considering the Kanto Vulpix was banned from LC. Anyways, Trick Room wears out unfortunately, which is kind of leaving me vulnerable at this point. And unfortunately, as I said, with my only Trick Roomer left, being weak to all the Pikachus, I don't have very safe swap-ins at all. So Flink's gonna hit my Vulpix, take out the Vulpix. I think it flung its Iron Ball at me. I wasn't really paying attention at that point. Anyways, guys, I send in my Torchic at this point. So this is a Trick Room Torchic based off the Trick Room Blaziken I have used a few times in the past. It's going to set up the Grain Dance here, which is very unfortunate for me because I did go for the Flamethrower this turn and I am Life Orb, so I'm going to get a 50% drop there on the Flamethrower damage. But even with the 50% drop in power, that's still going to do decent damage there as well. Very close to 3/4 damage there to the Pikachu. Indeed, very nice indeed. Thunder coming here from the Pikachu with 100% accuracy thanks to the rain. That's going to hit my Torchic relatively hard, and I get paralyzed once again. I hate paralysis, I hate confusion. The two statuses I hate the most, I'm getting the very most of. Critical hit there from the Night Slash did not matter. So yes, this is another mixed Pokemon as well. The Snover and Torchic were both mixed sets. And when it comes to LC, these sets work really well, but when it comes to PU, not so much, as you can probably tell with my damage outputs. Anyways, now the Thunderbolt coming my way. It's going to take out the Torchic, unfortunately, and I don't know the score at the moment. I think it's like 2 something at the moment. Anyways, we got X-Hat Pikachu coming on the field. Snow Warning back onto the field. Sorry, it's 2-all at the moment, so it's kind of even at the moment. But unfortunately, I'm going to get hit by the quick attack and get knocked down. Not only that, I can't speak English, and I was also poisoned, so I doubt I was going to stick around for much longer there. Anyways, my last Pokemon in reserve was going to be the Shieldon. This was a choice banner, Trick Room Shieldon, and I don't think the Trick Room's on the field anymore, so that's not going to help me at all. Sturdy's going to break there with Iron Tail, going for the Earthquake. There is no way this Pikachu is going to like that from a choice ban. Brave Natured, Max Attack, Shieldon. That's going to go down, which means it's going to be one last Pikachu in reserve. I was like, alright, if I can live the next move, which I'm probably not if it's going to go for a Thunderbolt or something, I win. And it's going to be the Kanto Hat Pikachu. But instead, it's going to go for the Z move, just to finish the battle off with a massive bang. So I was like, oh dear, I am not living that. And I think as well, for the icing on top, this has a 50% chance to crit. So it's not bad enough. I'm not going to live the move without a crit, but if it crits, it's going to be salt to the wound, because nah. I would not live, even with max health and max special defense with Everlight, I would not stand a chance up against that. Not considering Shieldon's pretty below average special attack and special defense, and I did get critted as well, so that was a thing. So anyways, I ended up losing that battle, but regardless, that was pretty damn close considering that this was kind of a gimmick LC Trick Room team. So yes, it was Trick Room, but hopefully it was gimmicky and different enough for it to be somewhat entertaining for you guys. And as I said, there is different ways of running each of the Pokemon. I do indeed like running Vulpix Alolan form in LC with Trick Room. It actually works pretty damn well, and you can make it somewhat tankier than normal as well without having to run investment in the speed and running max health or even max special defense even going like this bulky sweepy set with specs as well. As I said, that was the set I ran. It was very nice indeed. Unfortunately, I didn't get to use Solace at all, which was kind of unfortunate, and I think that might have been running Recover as well, so both my tanks did run Recover and some ways of kind of helping out if needed, if I had to rely on them endgame. But anyways, guys, as always, the sets for each of these Pokemon will be on the end screen, and at this point, I actually can't remember if I did do these for level 50 or level 5 stats. If I do them for level 5 stats, they'll be on the end screen. If not, they'll be at level 50 stats. But I've got a funny feeling this was my level 5 LC team, so they'll be on the end screen instead. But anyways, there will be some more battles up tonight, so keep an eye out for them. And until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying, ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!